Yo, what's up? It's your boy Cyfax, and man, I haven't done just a regular commentary in a fairly long time. Reason being, school has actually been taking up a good chunk of my time. I've been going to ASU since the 5th now, and on Tuesdays I'm there for like, I want to say 9 hours. So Tuesdays don't ever expect an upload, pretty much. And then for Thursdays I'm there for like 5 hours. And I have a class on Friday, but on Monday and Wednesday, rather than uploading, I usually just play video games and try to get any homework done. So that's, I guess, my excuse for a lack of effort over the past couple weeks on videos. This is the first semester I've been going to school since.
If you're the queen, you like balls dragged across your face.
Or this is the first time I've been going to school since I want to say August. So I had a nice little break, and now I'm trying to make the transition again back to school, which, you know, is what it is. But as far as just other stuff goes, I am officially done with Modern Warfare 3. I only have it right now to do cinematics, which have actually been coming out pretty good. I just did one the other day with my boy Shuda, and that turned out really well. And these cinematics are for the community Taj, which I've been working on. It looks like it's going to be around 9 minutes, I think. And I have about maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes done. If you guys know anybody that, you know, just has clips on FileFront or whatever these websites are called these days of Gears of War or Halo, please link me those clips, because I have plenty of Call of Duty ones. You guys actually exceeded my expectations, and you sent me a lot of good Call of Duty stuff. But as far as Halo and Gears of War goes, I didn't get any. Actually, I did get one Gears clip, and I got a few Halo clips. I would like some more, though. I want to make the clips as spread out as, well, not spread out, but I want it like balance. I don't want, you know, a minute of Halo, a minute of Gears, and then 7 minutes of Call of Duty. So any game, if you think it's good, just send it. Don't ask in the comments, oh, I have this, do you think that's good? Just send what you have. It's that simple. But yeah, it's looking really good. I have about 40 seconds. Like not the first 40 seconds, but the first 40 seconds of the montage actually starting, like where the clips come in. It's probably some of my best editing. Like, I've watched it maybe 15 times so far. I edited it the other night. But yeah, enough about that. You guys will see the montage. Maybe not in February, but I'm thinking March is gonna be when it's gonna come out, and it's gonna be the best. I'll just put it out there right now. As far as games we've been playing, I've pretty much been only playing Gears of War 3. I mean, the game is top notch, but for some reason, this is what probably the most frustrating part so far, is that the Phoenix Rising maps are hardly ever played in pubs. I mean, I've played Academy once, and that was in a ranked match, so everybody voted for it. I played Depths 3 times, twice it was in a ranked match. I've played Escalation maybe like 4 times. I've played the Slab twice, once was in a ranked match, and Anvil, which is by far the worst one, comes up all the time. They should just get rid of Overpass, Mercy, and Trenches. And you could just throw in Thrashball too. And just, they need to increase the ratio of these new maps played. I've played so many quick matches, and I have yet to play Academy in quick match. And no, it's not because I'm playing with somebody who doesn't have the DLC. I'm searching with people who do, or I'm searching by myself, and I don't understand what is going on with that. I mean, a lot of people agree that there's 2 problems with Gears 3. The Sawed Off, which got patched, and the maps, because the maps were horrible at launch. Now, there's so much DLC, and there's so many maps in the game, which is great, but these maps aren't even getting picked by the servers or whatever, so I don't understand. Maybe it's because in Quick Match, there's a lot of player-hosted matches, and those people don't have the maps. I don't know what's going on. You know, I don't work for Epic, so I want to play on these new maps, and this is not happening. And another thing is bots. Just I'm not gonna get into that. Gears of War 3 is a great game. Don't get me wrong, it's splendid. It destroys Call of Duty, just like every other game. But whatever. As far as YouTube videos go, I've been, you know, this might sound strange, and you might think of me differently, but I've been really enjoying the Arc Music Factory recently. You know, My Jeans, dude, Jenna Rose, Becca Black, you know, Hot Stuff, Hooked on You, all of these songs, and my favorite without questioning is Dancing to the Rhythm by Lexi St. George, aka the American Emma Watson. You know, all of these songs and videos are just, besides Dancing to the Rhythm, they're so bad and so entertaining. I love them, and I'll just randomly start singing them, and like, you know, on Xbox Live, and a lot of people getting annoyed at that, but it's just, there's something about those 12-year-old chicks. I mean, Jenna Rose in the OMG music video, it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Like, what are her parents thinking? Jesus Christ. And how about Boss Nasty over the past couple of weeks, whether it be him just not answering a question, or can you prove it, which could turn into a meme sooner or later, or if it's not already. His interview or debate, whatever, with the Halo console, and just the Sudeth 2 getting rejected by him. He is either something's wrong with him, or he's a master troll, or he just completely sees everything so differently, which could fall under something's wrong with him, that he doesn't realize how different he is. The way, you know, I honestly don't know how to explain it. You would have to watch and listen very carefully at all of his interviews or debates. The man is just from another planet. That's what it comes down to, and it's kind of creepy. He loves to hear himself talk. That couldn't be more of a fact, and I can't prove it right now because I don't want to download an audio clip of him just talking, but I guess you can't just take somebody's opinion with, you know, a lot of you guys don't know even who I'm talking about. Just search Boss Nasty on here or on Twitch or something like that, and some videos will come up, I hope. And if they don't, I hope maybe I'll link some stuff in the little description area. Let's see what else. I haven't really noticed any stupid YouTube Call of Duty videos recently, which is a good thing. Actually, I have some pet peeves of just really dumb things, like on YouTube. Whether it be Predator missiles and theater mode, just fisticuffs, man. He kills me with those. People not picking up scavenger packs, you know, just really small things. Another one that I discovered recently was people reading in their commentaries. Like Butter, I don't know if he's done it, but it sounds like he's done it, or I think he's done it, where it just sounds like he's reading, and it's like, you know, there's a different tone of voice. It's a little bit, you know, not much stuttering. I mean, I've probably read once, and that was my Infinity Ward multiplayer video. I wasn't reading, but I had thought of what to say every single time. They all took multiple takes. And X-Jaws, I think, was reading in his We Fixed the Monfort Respawns video. And I don't know, I couldn't finish it because I cannot stand when people read in YouTube videos, unless there's something like Thunderfoot, who is, you know, educating people, and he's not educating, trying to persuade people of a certain problem or something like that. I don't know where I'm going with this. You know, it's early in the morning right now. I'm tired. But yeah, as for future videos on this channel, I have a lot of planned stuff that I want to do. The whole gameplay commentary thing it's not gonna happen with Call of Duty anymore. I don't know if you guys saw the video where I went through like 7 games. I called it textbook sessions, like bullshit or something like that. If I do commentaries, I'm gonna take what I want you all to see from a game and analyze it. You know, there's not gonna be any more, oh, I went 57-2 using this, and here's the 10-minute gameplay. It's gonna be, this is what you all need to see on this streak, and this is why the game is broken, or this is what I did right, or this is how they could improve, or you could improve, or whatever. And it could be a minute long, it could be half the game, it could be 10 seconds. And then if it's only like 2-minute parts of like 6 different games, I'll combine them into a 12-minute video and I'll upload it. I think that's how every YouTuber should do videos. They can be much more entertaining. You don't have to have, or let's see, how can I put this? People with ADD could actually watch them, because, you know, 14-minute montages are too long, so I don't know how anybody could sit through a 6-minute or 6 or 7-minute gameplay of Woody or Wings. Who knows how they pull that off? It's probably not the same audience, but kids still have ADD at it. I'm just rambling right now. Yeah, I think that's what commentaries, quote unquote, should evolve into, because it seems better. Like my Halo 3 live highlights I uploaded, what was that? Was that yesterday? I don't know. It could have easily been like a 48-minute video, and I turned it into a 5-minute video. I might do that with my, I have multiple roads planned and already done. I have road to spaz damage and road to 87 damage. I think I have a majority of my games where I was using the striker without damage all the way back from the 22nd. But they're all theater recordings, unfortunately. And the reason I haven't uploaded the road to spaz damage part 2 is because I don't have the live audio, because I was recording with Audacity, and Audacity sucks. Don't ever depend on it. Record with Vegas, if you have PC, of course. And I'm thinking about just taking the highlights or the lowlights, what I want you all to see, and just combining them into like a 20-minute video, where it would have been like 52 minutes or like 15-minute video, and then uploading that and then getting back to the live commentary videos. So we'll see. I'm just gonna take one of these Mondays or Wednesdays and just, you know, drop what I'm doing and just focus on that stuff if I want to, of course. Usually, over the past month, I haven't wanted to at all. Actually, the only time I have done that was my Road to 31 series, which I think turned out spectacular. I could have talked a little bit more, but I've said this before, the more I play Call of Duty, the angrier I get, and the angrier I get, the quieter I get. It all goes on my head. El Presador is pretty much commentating in my head when I'm playing that goddamn game, or Call of Duty in general. And the one that hurt me the most was the Bubble Bath kid. The kid was literally, I'll never forget when Cobra said, these kids are taking bubble baths out of nowhere. He wasn't actually talking about the guy being in the bathtub on Seatown. He was just saying that these kids probably take bubble baths. That was like probably like first week Call of Duty or Modern Warfare 3 came out. And then that kid killed me. He's literally in the water area in Seatown taking a goddamn bubble bath, and he just comes out of the prone position and hip fires me. He doesn't know I'm there. I'm not on this motion sensor. He can't sound harm me. I just and then the one before that, the one burst hip fire around the corner on interchange. And then on hard hat when I was 44-5 and I wanted to break my broken controller already. When you're 44-5 and it's not fun, the game is broken. That's supposed to be, I mean, you probably can't even go 44-5 on Gears of War 3. And on Halo, you probably can't even do that. And if you did, it would be a blast. But on Call of Duty, it cannot. It isn't guaranteed fun. That is saying something bad. Wait. Yeah, that's just not good. Meanwhile, 402 is saying on Piazza you should use Blind Eye Assassin Dead Silence with Claymores, and I mean, all these people are like, oh my god, they're kidding their game towards noobs. No shit. Jesus Christ, that's how it's been forever. Since COD 4 it's been like that. Are you kidding me? Of course they are. A majority of... You know what, I'm going to save all of that for my Marfa 3 talk, because I was about to just blow minds with the point I was going to make. And another thing that I'll say in my Marfa 3 sum up video is... Am I not playing in the right lobbies for the enemy team to always have UAVs? I mean, I'll admit I have been in some lobbies where it's enemy UAV called in, but a majority of the time, they are using Stealth Bomber, Recon Drone, EMP, Juggernauts, Osprey, Escort Airdrop, SAM Turret. You know, of course you can put UAV on and then those two, but this is how I look at it. If I go in Ground War alone, and I play 10 games, probably I'll play with a majority of the players in the lobby, and of course I will. I'll play with all 17 other players, and through 10 games, if none of them leave, you would think half the time, half of them will be on my team, and they'll be on the other team, the other half the time. If I'm playing with all these players, 99% of the time, my teammates won't call on UAVs. So, based on logic, when they're on the other team, you would think they wouldn't call on UAVs. Now, I wouldn't doubt that they would just put it on, you know, just by random chance. Like, oh, let me throw on UAV this game when I'm on the other team. Of course that could happen, but, I mean, you could probably look back at my commentaries, which you probably won't. I hardly ever have a UAV up in the air by a teammate. It's just, it doesn't happen. So I don't understand how all these people are saying, oh, there's so much UAV spam in Modern 3. No, there isn't. There's hardly ever UAVs. There's more UAVs in COD 4. You could get 3 kills with anything, and you'll get a UAV. That's not the case in these recent Call of Duties. That's what I don't understand. But I'm just going to leave that for a different video. Let's just literally... let's take Modern 3 from here and push it over there. Nice little Patrick. Just push Call of Duty all out the window and over the edge. Just push it. Whew. Okay, so let's see. Back to other subjects. Yeah, like my original point was, I'm going to cut up and show the highlights or the lowlights from all my gameplays and do commentary over them. That's how Call of Duty games, unless they're live, are going to be from now on. Now, for other games, I could easily do full games. I'm looking at a file right now called Chicken Wang, and it was me and Chicken Wang 17 versus 4 people in Gears of War 1. It lasted 27 minutes. It was 1st to 10. We took 1 round. It's probably one of the greatest games of all time, and I could easily drag that in and do the commentary of it. Don't cut out any of the spectating or any of that, because that's probably the best part of the video. I could easily do 15-minute, you know, MLG commentaries where I could probably just cut out the respawn delays of 10 seconds. I feel like those are so much easier to do compared to Call of Duty 10-minute gameplays. Maybe it's because Call of Duty's just been beat to death, or because every decision or movement actually matters in these other games. I don't know. It's just... It's honestly hard to explain, because I feel like it's so much easier to break down what you're doing in Halo Gears of War, because all of your movements are entirely based on what your teammates are doing and what the enemy is doing, because you actually know what's going on. Whereas in Call of Duty, it can just be either total chaos, or you're playing with 5 or 8 randoms depending on what game type, and they're just not moving, so you just have to either stay away from them and just rush, or just rush and flank on the other side of the map. I don't know, it's like Call of Duty seems so self-explanatory, whereas Halo and Gears of War, it's so much easier to just talk about those games. Speaking of talking about games, I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, but I've been really thinking about breaking down some montages either I've made or some really good ones that that other people have made. If I do end up following through with this, I would definitely talk about Legacy and Dualtality and Neighbor Hysteria Dualtage and the Furion Fluxy and probably the Cinema 5 Trilogy Montage. Let's see, what else? Maybe some Call of Duty ones, we'll see. But I'm not talking about like Grizz just talking about stupid shit in his montage reviews. I mean, you know, explaining the clip, the editing, the music on that point, pausing the video, you know, taking 20 minutes to explain a 4-minute montage, you know, stuff like that. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I think that about wraps this one up. I don't have any gameplay in front of me, so I'm gonna have to drag and drop some random shit in here. As for the Mass Effect Let's Plays go, I could definitely shorten those up. Let me know. Wow. Let me know if you want me to just put the highlights in, or you'd rather just have 30 straight minutes of me playing. So yeah. Peace.